Well, hello and welcome back to our show. Boy, we got some good stuff for you on this half hour on PA Harness Week. Let's go up to Mohegan Sun Pocono Downs now to look at the feature race from Tuesday. It was the 11th on their card, and with that, here's the woman.
Thank you very much. The woman, I like that. Okay. Yeah, we have the open handicap trot. Tom's OK Lady's the favorite with good reason. The most wins, the most money earned in here this year. Also, Stage Show. You know, she set a world record recently at Pocono Downs. And Baby Boy Grin is the second choice in here in this big trot.
Underway. Even start here in the feature. Super Chuck away well on the outside. Tom's OK Lady in between horses trying to stick a nose out in front. Getting away inside third is a Gentleman. Far outside moving up is Baby Boy Grin, while Vivid Photo settles in fifth. Looking for a tuck there. Sixth is Stage Show. Now doesn't want a tuck. She's moving forward. And then at the back are Ginger Tree Jimmy and Lord Darby, the deep trail early on. Tom's OK Lady wins the battle for the early lead as they get to the quarter in 27-2, and it's the mare Tom's OK Lady off a third last time in this class with the lead. Here comes Baby Boy Grin, second last time out, sweeping up with a brush to take over the lead with Stahlbaum. Tom's OK Lady now back to second, inside third. Super Chuck off back-to-back seconds. A Gentleman moving up after two straight wins is fourth. Inside fifth, Vivid Photo with a new set of hands tonight. McCarthy in the bike. First over, Stage Show trying to bounce back, hoping to flush cover. And then it's Ginger Tree Jimmy and Lord Darby fading out of it the half, 56-1, 28-4 second panel. Up front here, it's Baby Boy Grin trying to extend that lead with Stahlbaum. Leads it now by a length and a half. Trying to stay close is Tom's OK Lady. Super Chuck gapped out on the inside third. Pavey wants more from him. First over, Stage Show advancing, but still 6 lengths off the lead. It's a Gentleman fifth. Further back, Ginger Tree Jimmy and Vivid Photo is seventh. It's Baby Boy Grin still with the lead at 3/4 now, 124-3. 28-2 third panel. Baby Boy Grin got caught late last time. Going to try to sustain tonight. Tom's OK Lady moving up there in second, and Stage Show continuing to advance on the inside third. At the top of the stretch, Baby Boy Grin trying to hold together tonight. Here comes Tom's OK Lady to the outside. Shooting up on the inside is Stage Show, but Baby Boy Grin finding more here late.
Tom's OK Lady gets the early lead, but then Baby Boy Grin makes a brush to the top, right in front of the stands, and I did not think that he was going to hold on, but he proved me wrong, because yes, he did. In 154 flat, he wins with Larry Stahlbaum in the bike. By the way, I am loving the white bridle on Baby Boy Grin. Oh, you can just spot them during the race when they got that white bridle on. Very nice.
Really?
Yes.
That's like Wayne Lucas did with thoroughbreds. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I used to use the white bridle on my mare. So anyway, it's all good.
Cool.
Tom's OK Lady was second, and then Stage Show was third.
Let's stay at Mohegan Sun Pocono Downs, if you don't mind, and have a look at race 7 on Tuesday. It was a trot for $25,000 to $30,000 claimers at the unorthodox distance of 1.25 miles. Two-car lane with George Napolitano Jr. and Super Discipline with Eric Adele were the co-2-to-1 favorites. Image Bill with Greg Grismore, the 3-to-1 third choice. And let's hear that call.
Underway. Good start there for Homestead Branded. Firing for the engine on the outside there. Hope Reign Supreme also away well. While on the inside, going to make it 3 across there, Bad Boy Paparazzi. Settling inside there, Image Bill. Moving up on the outside is Streetwise Hall. Then it's 2 back to two-car lane, trotting 6th. Followed right behind there by Super Discipline. And then another 2 to Ingomar Devante, the trailer, in this field of 8. And up front after the dust cleared, it's Hope Reign Supreme with the lead. The quarter reached in 28 even. And quickly pressure applied on the outside by Bad Boy Paparazzi. And Bad Boy Paparazzi now takes over from Hope Reign Supreme. Inside third there, Streetwise Hall. A gap to Image Bill fourth. Then 2 more back to two-car lane off back-to-back near misses. He's the 2-to-1 favorite here, trotting 5th. Right behind Super Discipline there, looking for 3 straight wins. Then comes Ingomar Devante off a win last time at the end after a break. Homestead Branded is out of it. The half 57-1, 29-1 second panel. Sharp fractions considering they got to go around again here. Streetwise Hall able to take over the lead here as they pass the crowd. Leads it by a length now. Bad Boy Paparazzi led briefly now with the pocket. First over, there goes two-car lane. He's going to move on his own there on the outside. Boxed in, Hope Reign Supreme fourth. Following the cover is Super Discipline now 5th. Inside Image Bill 6th. Ingomar Devante is third over. Now about 5 lengths off the lead in 8th. In 7th, I should say, in the Trailer Homestead brand that pulls up out of it. 3/4, 127-2, 30-1. The third panel, they're back on the backside now, and it's a slight lead for Streetwise Hall, but two-car lane getting closer now just to head back. Inside with the trip is Bad Boy Paparazzi. Second over in striking distance, Super Discipline. Third over moving up, Ingmar Devani just 2.5 off the lead. Also in close there, Hope Reigns Supreme on the inside 6. And Image Bill still with a crack in it going out wide. They're at the mile mark, 157-2, 30 even. And the highway's all jammed up now. Super Discipline takes over the lead from Streetwise Hall there, but winding up from further back, both Image Bill and Ingmar Devani. At the top of the stretch, it's Super Discipline and Eric Goodell with the lead. Ingmar Devani charging hard in the center of the track. Further outside there, Image Bill. It's a slight lead now for Ingmar Devani.
Ingmar Devante. Does that sound cosmopolitan and continental? Off at 16-1, outclosed Image Bill and got up to win a tight one. I love those the best. In 2:27-4, 55-1 bomber Hope Reigns Supreme got third. Now, I just want to tell you something. It's coming into that time of the year when people ski, as you know. And
even though I've never been skiing, but I do know. I've heard that there's a sport called
there
skiing.
is. And like, if you're going to go anywhere with a driving distance, the place to go is the Poconos. Now, while you're up there for your ski trip, whether it's Big Boulder, Jack Frost Mountain, whatever, may I suggest you stop for a little recreation and bet some at Mohegan Sun Pocono Downs. They have the racetrack and the casino, and it's a great place to go. It'll augment your skiing trip. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give me one. Chuck up one for me.
So recently I caught up with some drivers. I know you want to like read what's in their head, like how did they make these moves on the racetrack? Why do they make the decisions that they're going to do?
And do they read the program before every race?
Ah, he just took the words out of my mouth.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, that's okay. Well, I caught up with a couple of our reinsmen here at Harrah's at Chester to find out more. Richie, you drive a lot of different horses every night. They all have different ways that they like to race. How do you prepare for your strategy?
Well, you know, you go over, you look at the program. I first look at what my horse is capable of doing, what class he's in, if he's stepping up, going down in class, how much speed he shows on the program. Then you kind of look at the rest of the field. But, you know, there's an old saying in this business, study long, study wrong. So it really, really goes a lot by, you know, judging behind the gate what, you know, other people are doing and the way you think the race is going to unfold.
How about a horse that you've never driven before? Does that make a difference?
You know, I like to ask the trainer, you know, if there's any quirks about him or anything like this. And it's the same thing, you know, you just go over the program, see how he feels scoring down. And then you really, the last call is always behind the gate, and you make a judgment call then what you think, you know, what other guys are doing behind the gate and the way you think the race is going to unfold.
We're here with Andy Miller, and Andy, we're talking about driving strategy. So for folks out there who don't really understand some of the lingo in harness racing, tell me, you know, you hear first over, second over. Can you explain what the difference is?
Sure. First over, usually there's two tiers, you know, after about the half. A second tier on the outside develops, and the first one up on the outside is first over, and the second one out there, usually, you know, that's a good spot to be if the one first over is a good horse. Second over is probably the best spot to be, so you're the second one on the outside there.
And talk about post positions a little bit. I know we have like a staggered gate here. Is one post position, though, better than another one?
Here where there's a staggered gate, the rail is not exactly the best spot. Because the outside horse has a little advantage when the gate folds because it's staggered, and there's probably the outside horse is a length ahead of the inside when it folds.
So I know, of course, it comes down to when the gate folds, what are you going to do out there, but there's got to be some, you know, preparation, right?
Yeah, you always kind of look over the program, and the biggest thing is kind of checking out the horses before they go to the post and seeing what they look like. And, you know, if there's a really hot horse or something, he'll probably leave. Or if you look at the program and there's a horse shows some breaks and stuff, you really don't want to be too tight behind him.
Okay. Do you have a preference, by the way? Do you like a horse that can go right to the top and cut the mile? Or do you like a horse that can grind it out first up, or what?
You know, it's always the easiest if you get to the front and they leave you alone and you get to cut the mile, but there's several people kind of like to do that. So you got to decide what kind of strategy works best for your horse.